The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, emerged during the Cold War as a tool to counter Soviet influence and promote American interests abroad. For decades, USAID has poured billions of dollars into developing countries, often with noble intentions. However, good intentions do not always translate into positive outcomes. After decades of operation, it is clear that USAID has failed to deliver on its promises. Instead, it has created a system of dependence, hindering true economic growth and sustainable development. USAID's approach has been criticized for being top-down, often failing to consider the specific needs and contexts of recipient countries. This one-size-fits-all model has resulted in projects that are poorly conceived and implemented, leading to minimal impact on the ground. Furthermore, USAID's focus on short-term, measurable results has led to a neglect of long-term sustainable solutions. This approach fails to address the root causes of poverty and underdevelopment. While USAID boasts about its contributions to various sectors, a closer look reveals a different story. Projects are often plagued by mismanagement, corruption, and a lack of transparency. Funds intended for development end up lining the pockets of corrupt officials or are wasted on ineffective programs. This not only represents a loss of valuable resources, but also undermines trust in aid organizations. Moreover, USAID's programs often create a culture of dependency within recipient countries. By providing aid, USAID inadvertently discourages governments from implementing sound economic policies and fostering self-reliance. This aid dependency traps countries in a cycle of poverty and hinders their ability to achieve genuine and sustainable development. The failures of USAID are evident in numerous countries around the world. From agricultural projects that have devastated local farmers to infrastructure initiatives that have benefited foreign contractors more than local communities, USAID's track record is replete with broken promises and unintended consequences. In some cases, USAID's interventions have exacerbated existing problems or created new ones, further undermining the well-being of the people they were intended to help. The time has come to acknowledge that USAID, in its current form, is not the solution to global poverty and underdevelopment. Instead, it is part of the problem. The billions of dollars spent on USAID programs could be put to far better use if channeled through alternative mechanisms that prioritize local ownership, sustainability, and accountability. Instead of perpetuating a system of dependency, the international community needs to embrace a new paradigm of international cooperation. This new approach should focus on empowering developing countries to become self-sufficient and prosperous. This means investing in education, healthcare, and infrastructure, but doing so in a way that builds local capacity and promotes sustainable development. It is time to shut down USAID and redirect its resources towards more effective and sustainable solutions. The future of international development lies not in perpetuating dependence but in fostering self-reliance, innovation, and equitable partnerships. Only then can we hope to create a world where poverty is not a fact of life but a relic of the past.